So in our previous video, we have learned how to connect the recycler view adapter with the recycler view itself and provide data to it so that it will be showing into the recycler view. And that was not quite enough for our to-do list application, obviously, because we need some more features like how can we add an item inside the recycler view items of the list, and that is one of the most crucial feature that we need, of course, a very basic thing. So for that, we can add one button anywhere, but I will simply add one floating action button. Floating action button here, and we will put it wrap content, of course, because we don't want it to be spread everywhere. And first of all, we will close this portion and we will provide some constraint so that this error will go. We need bottom and end constraints so that it can stick to it. Parent and end to end of parent. So now you can see it is directly connected with the lower bottom angle corner of the screen. And now we will provide it some margin so that it can have some good looking space to make it feel good. Let's say 32 dp sounds like good one. Yeah, it looks good, I think. Now what we need is an icon, or you can say an image that represents the floating action button. That should look like if it is gonna add. So I will add one plus icon into it. Let's complete this so that it can be easier for us to find. Icon, add, menu add. I think this one should look good. No. Input add. Okay, this one looks fair enough with a plus symbol in the center of the floating action button. We need one ID for this button to make it accessible inside our Kotlin class. So for that, we will name it fab. Add item. Looks good. Now we will add here the click listener for it. We are not going to create a variable because we don't really need it. Floating action button type and r.id dot fab add item dot set on click listener, and our click listener for floating action button is ready. Why we have an error over here? Okay, I think this will go if we just clean the project. Okay, so inside this block of on click listener, whatever we will write is going to be executed on the click of this floating action button that you can see here, this one. I hope that's clear until now. And just for testing purpose, I will add a toast message so that we can see if the button click is working or not. Fab button clicked. This message is gonna be popped up whenever we will be clicking that fab button. So let's execute the code. So our project is already running here in the Android virtual device, and you can see this button, that floating button is here, and when we click on it, we can see that message is popping out. No matter how many times we click, it's gonna have this message popping out because this code is being getting executed every time we are making a click over here. Okay, so I think until here things must be clear to you guys. Now what we will do in our further steps is that inside this block of code we will write code so that it can give us some area where we can type the text before we add it into the list. Of course, we need to type the text before adding it into the list, right? So we will see this in the next video.